Alright, so the weekly challenge has been a little bugged lately. For whatever reason, every night when the rollover happens, it gives us speed demons. So I guess I'm doing speed demons. The real one that we're supposed to have today is no evidence, which I was really looking forward to doing, but that's going to drop, I think, in an hour, and that's only going to leave me about with an hour to get that one done. So just in case I don't get it done tonight, I'm going to go and do speed demons in the meantime. It's at Maple Lodge campsite. It says, there must be something in the air. Everyone's going crazy. Basically, the deal with this one is the player runs 50% speed. The ghost runs 50% speed. We are zooming around the truck. I don't know if we have any fixed curse possessions or if it gives us a random one each time, but we're looking for Michael Miller. I'm going to grab EMF, thermometer, and I'll go ahead and do a flashlight. Basically, this one's not too bad as long as you don't let the ghost haunt. Because we do start with 100% sanity. We do have meds to get our sanity back up. But yeah, as long as you don't let the ghost haunt, this one's not too bad. Unfortunately, we are on the Easter version of the map, and it is going to be storming every single time. So immediately we don't have the mirror. Oh, even though we can go really fast, apparently we don't have infinite sprint. That would have been really nice. It is monkey paw. Okay. I'm trying to think. Will that help me find the ghost? Normally my ways of finding the ghost with the monkey paw are trap the ghost and then figure out where it comes from after. Now, do we have power? We do have power. Yeah, that's right. We just turned the breaker on. Do I want to use the monkey paw to figure out where the ghost is? Or alternatively, we could just run around really fast with the thermometer. That could work too. But yeah, normally when the weekly challenge is coming, I tend to kind of strategize in my mind, like, hey, what's the best way to do this? I have not thought about speed demons at all, so we're just kind of just running straight into this one with no planning. Do you recommend prestiging? You do lose all your items. You lose all your items, you lose all your upgrades, you lose all your money, you lose all your levels. You go back to level 1. Prestiging is cool if you want to collect all the badges. It's nice if you want a extra loadout slot. But if you play Phasmophobia pretty casually, if you don't play it that often, prestiging can suck. Because, well, now you're back to tier 1 equipment. And it might take you a little while to get all your stuff back. I do wonder if the ghost is more active on this one. So yeah, I have said before that if I wasn't a streamer of Phasmophobia, you know, somebody who plays it all the time, I don't know that I would. Prestige, you know? I think I might just keep my cool tier 3 equipment to play with my friends occasionally. But since I do stream it all the time, it does give me something to do, you know? Alright, but we're still looking for this ghost here, just running around with our thermometer, hoping to find something cold. Are you in the bathroom? I don't think it's in the bathroom. Took 2 runs on this map to realize where the key to the cabin was. Oh, hey, look, we found the bone. Yeah, it's sneakily hiding under the rug there. Alright, don't think you're over here. How about the green tent? I am kind of tempted to use the monkey paw to wish for activity. Because that would really help us find the ghost. I love the bunny sitting on the grill. That's funny. Only gotten a bathroom ghost. Every time we've done this map, honestly, bathroom's not that bad. The only tricky thing about the bathroom is the outside areas are also part of the bathroom. Let's see, have I checked in here for cold temps? I know I did run through here. Yeah, it's a little warmer in here, but that's because it's just inside. Hey, look at that. We got a lantern on over here. I didn't do that. Alright, yep, our ghost is in this maintenance tent here, and I can mark off Mare because mares will never turn a light on. Now, I don't know how long ago it did touch that lantern, but I am going to check it for ultraviolet. Does the custom game setting stay, or do you have to... Nope. You keep all your unlocked maps. You keep all your unlocked difficulties when you prestige. So the only thing you lose is your equipment and upgrades and money and levels. You keep everything else that you've unlocked. Alright, let's get this... Oh, hello. Okay, we got a ghost event. That immediately thinks we probably don't have a shade, which is confirmed by the fact that I just got a ghost orb. Okay, where's that lantern at? I don't see any fingerprints on the lantern, but once again... Oh, just got a telephone post touch. Touch something over here. Maybe a post, maybe a stump. I think it was the post, though. Dang! You're a little busybody. Alright, well, I'm going to go put my ghostwriting book down and double-check our sanity. We may want to fix that. Oh, did you also turn the power off? No, you didn't. You just turned the lights off from the ghost events. Where's the monkey paw? If you go through the front gate here, and then go through that door, there's a barrel at the back of that area that has the monkey paw on it. How much evidence? I'm pretty sure this is 3 evidence. Ooh, dang. Our sanity is tanked. Let's go ahead and take 2 of these here. Okay, let's get our dots projector and the spirit box. Been lurking? Yeah, the weekly is bugged and it landed on speed demons again, but here, I think in an hour, we should get the real one, which is no evidence. Which I would very much like to do. Alright, well, all the lights are off, so let's spirit box. Are you here?
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, we got spirit box. We got a mare, a yokai, and an Onryo. Ooh, that's fun. Onryo is going to be freezing, I believe, and yokai is what again? Dots projector? Yeah, no mimic, thankfully. Alright, I'll get my dots projectors over there. And check our temperature again. Ooh, we're so close to freezing. So close to freezing. This is a very tiny tent, though, so it could be wandering out a lot. I don't know. Could very well be either. Ooh, 1 on the dot. Come on. Oh, man. Yeah, this might actually be a yokai. Yeah, if you do talk around yokai, they are more active, but also they do have a chance to hunt if you're at 80% or less. Thankfully, we're not, so it is safe to yell at the yokai. But in the meantime, I'm going to... let's get 3 candles in there. Did they not give us lighters? They didn't give us lighters, but they gave us candles and 3 sticks of incense? Okay, that doesn't make sense. Well then, I guess we're yelling at a yokai. What might be a yokai? Why is mimic not a possibility? Oh, you're right. Mimic is a possibility. But probably, I didn't see ultraviolet when it touched the pole here, so that makes me think that it's not a mimic. Since we are in 3 evidence, we should see freezing, ultraviolet, spirit box, and orbs if it's a mimic. And we have not seen freezing or ultraviolet. Let's see. Monk, welcome in. How you doing? Saw me in Flash's stream this morning. Sorry for saying... Oh, you're fine. Yeah, I'll just let you know, though, if you ever do see, like, another streamer in somebody's stream, generally don't make a big deal about them being there. Because it's kind of awkward for me. Because, like I said, it's like, hey, this is Flash's time. Flash is streaming. You know, it's time to give him attention. Don't pay attention to me. But hey, welcome in. How you doing? But yeah, I feel like it could be a yokai. This ghost, man, you are eventing a whole bunch. I'd really like it though. If maybe you could do some dots for me. Kingfisher.
Thank you for all the fun and informative videos. Phasmo has become a regular game for me and my friends, and thanks to watching your videos, I now sometimes get to sound very smart about ghost behavior.
Kingfisher, thank you so much for the 100 bits and the nice message. I appreciate that. I'm glad the videos and stream and stuff help. Also, we just got freezing, so our first ghost is an Onryo. And probably not a mimic, because I didn't see ultraviolet when it touched that pole. Please don't be a mimic. Yep, anything that less than 1C is freezing, because ghosts that don't have freezing as evidence are incapable of dropping the temperature below 1 degree. So if you see 0.9 on a digital thermometer, that means you do have a freezing evidence ghost, even though that's not technically freezing. Anime, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, Phasmo. I love the way the TTS does that. It is time for round 2 of Speed Demons. The first one went pretty well, I think. You know, being able to run around Maple Lodge like that makes it a lot easier to find the ghost, which is usually the hardest part about doing bigger maps, finding the ghost. And thank you so much for the hydrate. Okay, I'm going to start again with the flashlight, the EMF meter, and the thermometer. We're looking for Larry Shellen. I'm going to open the gate. I'm going to get my thermometer on, and off we go. Okay, first things first, we got to figure out where the power is. Normally when I play Maple Lodge, yep, right there. I like to come over this way because it's really easy to see the power over here if it's by the bathroom. Yep, now it's time to just start checking everywhere. Hey, maybe we'll get lucky again, though. It was really nice that the ghost turned the light on to lead me over to where it was. Like, that's one of my absolute favorite ways to find the ghost. Just walk into an area and then boom, lights on. Okay, nothing in the entrance area here. Nothing in here. One thing to keep in mind about Maple Lodge, though, is that this cup here is always tipped over. That really threw me off when this map first came out. I would always think, oh, the ghost is in here, until I realized, wait a minute, that cup's always tipped over. I can't say I have Pantheon. Oh, hey, I found the boat again. I'm actually not sure what those are. Alright, nothing in here. Firefly jar in the trash can. I love that. Anything in here? No? Okay. Moving on over to the bathroom. Speed Demons is not the actual weekly this week. For whatever reason, whenever the dailies roll over in Phasmophobia, it resets the weekly tasks for about an hour to whatever the week of Speed Demons is. So the real one that we're supposed to have is No Evidence, and we should be getting that here in about half an hour. And it's been a problem during this event. I cannot say for sure what's causing it, but it just keeps happening. Something's just messed up. I don't know. If I had to take a wild guess, I would say it has something to do with the fact that the event maps change every night. Because they haven't had that before, and also there hasn't been a problem like this in the game before. Okay, so far I haven't really seen anything. I don't know if I've checked these tents over here yet, so let me do that real quick. I don't think I have. Maybe I have. No, I haven't. This door's closed here. Nope, nothing over here. Starting to wonder if it might be back by the lodge. 8.4. Yeah, okay, I'm going to start checking back here now. One thing to keep in mind, though, because it is storming outside, your ambient temperatures, at least if it's storming, are always going to be around 8. Pure Ghost? Maybe. Maybe not. Let's go say hi to Jason, though. Hello! Also, can we see Point Hope? We can sort of see Point Hope. You can kind of see it, like, right above my head. They did have to lower the draw distance when they released the console update. But it used to be you could see Point Hope all the time. Now you just have to kind of, like, turn weirdly. Ghost in here, maybe? Yeah, I don't think ghosts are real. This campsite isn't haunted. There's nothing going on in here. Oh, never mind. Ghosts are real. Definitive proof of ghost. A cold room. Okay, let me get all that in there. Unfortunately, our ghost is probably about the furthest away it can be from the front gate, but hey, that's not a problem. This is Speed Demons. We're 150% speed. The ghost is 150% speed. So I'm going to run over here. Get the lights on. For over here, wherever they are. Light switch, click. Ghosts are real. But yeah, honestly, I'd kind of like to have a pure ghost. Haven't had a pure ghost in a while. What do we got here? None of that looks like an EMF 5 form. Sanity's pretty good at 80%, but I'll go ahead and take some meds anyway. Let's get our ultraviolet, the ghost writing book, and the video camera. Yeah, now that we have the ghost room, we should find the evidence pretty quickly. If that last investigation was anything to go by, it does seem like the ghosts are pretty active in this one. The activity setting may be set a little higher. Anton, how you doing? Weekly, one of them. Yeah, we're just doing speed demons to pass the time until no evidence drops. Click that on. Hey, let's see if we can get the ring Easter egg to happen. So there is one Easter egg in the game that I've never been able to witness. If you turn the TV on, sometimes the phone rings. Nothing. But yeah, it's supposed to be a reference to the movie The Ring. Bros, thank you so much for the 200 bits. I appreciate that. How you doing today? Okay, book down. Check. I guess the only thing I can leave fingerprints on over here is the light switch. I don't think they can leave oh, dirty water. Not. Okay. I don't think they can leave fingerprints on these mirrors, but there are some mirrors in the game that they can leave fingerprints on. Alright. It's so hard for me not to just, like, spiral around the rooms just because I can run so fast. Okay, doing a quick orb check. I don't think I see any orbs in here. Okay. Well, let me get the light back on, and I will dash over to the truck again. There's a bunny. Yeah, I hear it rustling. Let's see. Pantheon says, been meaning to make this joke in Discord, but I have 2 posters with skeletons on them, so I was going to say, what's Ducks doing in my room? I do have a, you know, I realized before I started using the skeleton as a VTube avatar, I do have a lot of skeleton-themed stuff. I literally have, like, a metal sign on my bookshelf of, like, a skeleton, like, you know, kind of like with its head leaning on its hand, that says, nice butt. Oh, hey, that's probably the ghost event right there. I do have a, it's like a window keychain hanger. Yeah, see, I do not think that that's an Oni. Because our sanity's above 80. If that was an Oni, our sanity would have been drained. At least down to 80, probably more. Skeletal Destiny, yeah. I think the year that Ray and I got married, on my birthday that year. Haha, Doc, thank you so much for the 300 bits. How you doing? Hey, if anybody doesn't know Doc, go check him out. Drop him a follow. We rated him last night. He plays a ton of Phasmo over on his stream. Really funny, really talented. What's a good trick to tell if you have freezing temperatures? Honestly, just use the thermometer. That's about the only way you're gonna know. It used to be way back in the day, cold breath indicated freezing temps, but now cold breath just means 5 degrees Celsius or less. Okay, don't be a gold bunny. Don't be a gold bunny. Okay, we're fine. But that did raise our sanity by 5%, and it also slowed the ghost by 5%. I'm doing good today. Ooh, she's doing her little creepy backwards singing thing. Where's she at? Sounds like she's right there. That was a shadow form, but I couldn't see her for some reason. But yeah, this ghost does not want to give me any evidence. But Doc, I hope the rest of your stream today was good. Are you here? I got dots and spirit box. That was scary. Yeesh. We got Phantom, Wraith, Yokai, and Diogen. Okay. So, we are in 3 evidence. EMFI would be Wraith, Ultraviolet would be Phantom, Ghost Ring would be Dio, Ghost Orb would be Yokai. I'm inclined to think maybe a Phantom, because I don't think it's done anything that would leave Ultraviolet behind, so we may have to go grab some salt. Oh, never mind, there's an orb right there. It is a Yokai. Let's go. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Pants check. You don't need to ask. You know the answer in your heart. Yeah, all the evidence at once, basically. I love 3 evidence. Man, why don't I play 3 evidence more? It was a blast. Nice. Glad to hear it. But yeah, we are doing the Speed Demons Not Weekly Challenge. It's more like the Nightly Challenge. Just to pass the time until no evidence drops, which should be happening here in about 20 minutes. Alright, got our Yokai circled. Push the button. Zoom around the truck in the meantime, because we can. Yokai! Alright, time for round 3 of Speed Demons. We got 20 minutes to complete this. I'm sure that's going to be plenty of time. Ready up and start. You know, I wonder if Grafton is going to be in event mode tonight. We're looking for Jim Halstead. You know, because if you're watching this on YouTube, you're probably watching this after No Evidence. Even though I'm doing this before No Evidence. Okay, first things first. Pokemaster, thank you for the 5 bits. Any power back here? They have not given me the power over here. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That just means we gotta run around and look for it elsewhere. It could be behind this building here. It could be... I think it can be a couple of places back here. Basically, anywhere where there's, like, wires and oil on the floor, the power can be over there. Do you have the bathroom? We do... Oh! The bunny's pooping! I'm gonna give it some privacy. Hey, there's the power. Okay, I'm gonna start over by the lodge this time, since we're already over here. Okay, we got the picnic area here. We have the pier over here. That rhymes. Too late, you scared the bunny. I just helped it poop better. Get the poop right out. I talk about poop too much on this stream. It's a real problem. In fact, you're just playing on this map before the rollover? Rock Dude, thank you so much for the 100 bits. The odds of having the ghost in the same room twice are low, but not impossible. Also, Anna, thank you for the 100 bits. Okay, I don't think the ghost is back here. And Azrael, thank you for the 100 bits. I swear I just heard a whoosh, but I don't know what that whoosh would be. Hey, there's a light on over here. Hello. Interesting. The ghost did turn a light on over here, but this isn't the ghost room. So, what does that mean? It does look a little colder in here. Anton! Thank you for the 500 bits. Do we have twins? This is probably the ghost room. It's a little colder in here. But Anton, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Yeah, I'm wondering if this might be twins. Just because we have a light on over there and a light on over there. Either the ghost wandered over there and turned that on, but... yeah, that's weird. We can say it's not a mare, at least. Mares will never turn lights on. Banshee or Phantom, calling it now. We'll see. Mimic as twins. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Oda, welcome in. How you doing? Just found my Twitch, learned so much. Hey, that's awesome. Thank you. I don't know if you're coming straight from Twitch or if you're coming from one of the other websites, but if you don't know, I'm also over on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and I don't need this. I do need that, I need that, and I need that. Winter, thank you for the 9-month resub. Yeah? Oh my god. Winter, you monster. Thank you so much for the 9-month resub. God. I was like, I have no idea what sound this is going to make, but I didn't expect that. Hi, Corgis. Zubat, thank you so much for the 200 bits there. Alright, anyway, we got any touches in here? Lamp. Oh, look at that. We got a ultraviolet on the lantern there. That's cool. So we do have ultraviolet. It's not twins. Phantom or Banshee are on the list, though. I forget who guessed that, but there they are. Okay, gonna go and get these lights on here. But yeah, Phantom or Banshee could explain why the tent wasn't as cold as it should be. Is that the correct number of fingies? Yeah, that's just a regular fingerprint. No Obake fingerprint. Let's see. Alex, welcome in. Yeah, that's so rude. They didn't give us any igniters, but they gave us full candles and full incense. What's up with that? I swear, Kinetic likes to troll us sometimes. Alright, so we're grabbing the, whatever this thing is, Dots Projector and the Spirit Box. Dots Projector and Spirit Box. Pokemaster, thank you for the 100. Yum. First appeared on Instagram, then it got here. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, thank you so much for checking out my Twitch stream. Boop. Boop. Okay. Oh, wait, I keep going over there. I keep thinking the ghost is in that tent. Ooh, that's in here. Okay. Actually, can I stick this up here? Yeah, that is enough to touch the floor. That's pretty cool. I like that on top there. Oh. Is that over here? I think it threw something this way. Yeah, threw that beer bottle right there. But my educational videos, thank you. Yeah, honestly, like, I think that's most of my claim to fame. Because I did pretty well on Twitch before I started putting all that stuff out there. But once I started doing that, dang, everything blew up. Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Hey, let's turn this off out here. Just in case the ghost is hanging out outside the tent. Because the ghost will only respond on Spirit Box if it's standing in a dark room. Doesn't matter if you're in a dark room. The ghost just has to be in a dark room. Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you young? Are you old? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? I don't think we have Spirit Box on this one. Let me check the temps again. You are not here, actually. Are you here? It is colder out here. I think... Oh, God, yeah, there's cold breath out here. Hey, thank you so much for that hype train, y'all. I appreciate that so much. Are you here? I think it's just, like, out here. But let me just go ahead and double-check these other tents. How reliable is the Banshee scream? Whenever the Banshee makes a paranormal sound on the microphone, there's only a 33% chance that it'll do the scream. So the Banshee scream can be pretty tough to get. This ghost is driving me bananas. But that does mean we do need to move our stuff, recheck our evidence, put the ghostwriting book over there, put the dots projectors out here. Yeah, this is a pretty tough area for dots with the tier 2 projector. Turn that off. We already know that we have ultraviolet. We know that much at least. Gonna get my EMF meter out here. Okay, turn these lights off and check for Spirit Box. Wait, hang on. I'm hearing stuff get interacted with over here. We got a beer can. Where's my EMF meter? There it is. I think it just slapped the telephone poles. No, did it slap a stump? It slapped a stump. Yeah, so the ghost can actually leave. Oh, wow, okay, that's cool. So one thing that they added in the Bleasdale update last March is that now the ghosts can light fire lights around the maps, they can light campfires around the maps, they can even light fireplaces around the maps. It's really interesting because I thought the feature was broken because I didn't see it until yesterday. Like, I'm filming this in April right now, it's been over a month. But I saw it happen yesterday, and then it's happened twice to me today. Do you mind? Oh, that's a hunt. Oh, that's a hunt. Okay. Ma'am, I'm trying to do an educational video about how you can light firelights now. Leave me alone. Anyway, as I was saying, but yeah, the ghost can light firelights. The only ghost that can't do that is the Onryo, because that'd be pretty unfair. Otherwise, it could light a firelight and then blow it out, and then light it and blow it out 3 times, and then hunt automatically. Yeah, that was not, in fact, an event. And, hey, here's a bonus educational tip. The reason that I could tell that that wasn't an event and that was an actual hunt is because the ghost was blinking in and out of visibility. During an event, they will always be... Well, okay, they won't always be visible. But if you can see them, they won't be blinking like that. Marker. Mimic? Maybe. Ooh, look at that. We are above 60% sanity. What do we have that can hunt that high? Not a phantom. Phantom's 50, Jin's 50, Banshee's 50, Poltergeist 50, Myling 50, Haunty 50, Goryo 50, Obake 50. It's either a demon or a mimic. It's either a demon or a mimic. So, that means we're looking for, if it's a mimic, we're looking for freezing or orbs. If it's a demon, we're looking for writing or freezing. So basically, it's going to come down to writing or orbs to tell the difference between this ghost. Do I see any orbs out here? I do not. But let me go ahead and get my sanity back up. I'm going to grab a stick of incense just in case. No, I'm not, because I don't have a lighter. You jerks. Okay. In that case, I'm going to bring crucifixes and a video camera. And no. I already got a video camera out there. Let's get another ghostwriting book. We are looking around for orbs. This might actually be a demon, because I can't see any orbs here. New to Phasmo. Got no idea what to do. Yo, I have a guide for you. Check that video out right there. I have a beginner's guide for Phasmophobia on YouTube. It is a 2-hour video, but it's broken down into easily digestible chapters. And basically, it's designed to teach you how to do a ghost investigation from beginning to end. It starts out in amateur difficulty, which is the tier 1 starter items. And I explain what all the items do. I explain how to find the ghost room, all that kind of stuff. Anton says better than the tutorial. Thank you. But yeah, this one's tricky. Like, I have not been able to find cold temperatures at all. And literally all we have is ultraviolet. Checking our ghostwriting books. Oh, we got writing! It's a demon. It is, in fact, a demon. Let's get the heck out of here before it kills me. But yeah, speed demons. And hey, we finished just in time. The real actual weekly challenge should be dropping very shortly. Probably by the time we get the ghost guest done and everything. Alright, hit the button. Let's go. Angry scribbles. The ghost is mad that it couldn't kill me. That's why the angry scribbles. Yeah, that was the demon of Speed Demon. That was the Speed Demon. Despite that, it did not manage to catch me. Which makes me wonder, I don't know if the ghost is on 150% speed. Maybe just we are. Whatever. Yeah, we got our tier 3 salt unlocked. Yeah, that was pretty fun. So yeah, if you run into this situation yourself and you see speed demons pop up and maybe you're not sure what to do, you could give it a shot. It's not supposed to be this weekly challenge, but it does show up for an hour every night, and it's a pretty fun one to pass the time with, you know? At the very least, I love just running around Maple Lodge like a maniac.